Oh, hi! Sorry, I didn't see you guys there. Welcome back to another DieselkoiLps video. Hey guys, it's been a very long time since I've made a video. I want to apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be on such a hiatus for such a long time. If I'm going to be truthful, I really lost a lot of motivation in LPS in general. I still love them, of course. I adore LPS. They're still like my #1 favorite thing, but recording videos and taking photos and things like that, I was just losing a lot of motivation for it because I just feel like my content isn't good enough. If that makes any sense. It's not up to par as much as I would like it to be, and so many others are so talented and incredible in this community, and I just don't feel worthy. But after reading all of your lovely comments, I have honestly felt so much more passion and desire and confidence in my filming abilities, and so I've really wanted to be coming on here and filming more videos for you guys today. And I have a huge list of other videos that I have planned, hauls and such, as I know a lot of you have been requesting more of those. So stay tuned, and those will be coming out very, very shortly, I promise. But yeah, today I thought I would come on here and I would make a tag video to kind of help introduce my mascot. Because honestly, when I first brought her onto the channel, I never actually introduced her very much. I just started filming with her. It's like, oh yeah, I guess this is my new mascot, so hi. I never actually like introduced her. So I thought, what better way to start the new year and to start my filming back up than to introduce her. So today, to introduce her, we will be doing the Lps Mascot Tag, which is created by a user called LittlestNature, but I'm not sure if they even have a channel anymore, so if they do, I will link it below. If not, then just know that all the credit for the questions goes directly to them. I will leave all the questions in the description below if you want to do this tag yourself. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the questions. Okay, question number 1. What is the number of your LPS mascot? So this girly right here is obviously, maybe not obviously, but she is a partial custom. But the LPS that was originally her before she was painted is LPS number 2215 or 2215. Question number 2. Why did you choose this LPS to be your mascot? Personally, I always feel more connected to felines than canines. I love drawing canines. I've always loved drawing canines, but my whole life I have grown up around cats, and I just feel so much more connected to them in a different way than I do dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs so much, don't get me wrong. But I feel connected to cats in a different way, so I felt like if I was to have a character that was supposed to represent me, it would be definitely a cat. And then on top of that, the bonbon cats are one of my most favorite LPS molds. I just adore the way they're sitting, the way like the front paw is kind of sitting up like that there. I love the way their tail kind of swooshes out, and I love their chunky little faces. I just think they're so cute. So I knew that a bonbon cat would probably be the best option for me, and then ever since then I've been really, really attached to it. So I thought this would be the perfect mascot for me. Question number 3. Is there anything special about your LPS mascot? Not super special, I would say, but it did take me a long time to peg swap her, which in her head there is a peg, if you didn't know. In all LPS there's a peg, that's how their bobble happens. And it was a nightmare to change because when I got her, she was obviously secondhand, she wasn't in the best condition, and it was just really bad. She didn't bobble anymore, there was a lot of rust, so it took a long time for me to clean all that up. And then being one of my favorite LPS molds, I really was afraid of ruining her, but I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because it's gonna make me much more happier with this LPS if I actually succeed in this, and oh boy, I did not succeed the first few tries. The first time when I removed her old one and then put the new one in, it went all the way up into her head and it would not come back out. It was just rattling around in there and I could not get it out for the life of me. I worked on it for days and it finally decided to come out. So After that, I was much more careful with trying it a second time around, and I actually got it to fit in properly. So her neck peg is not her original peg, but it is an authentic peg. It's one of the newer G2 line LPS when they were bringing out the G3s, that sort of strange in-between line there. So it's not clear, but it is an authentic one. Not that it matters, but yeah, it was a very, very, very tedious thing to do, but I eventually got it done, and I'm much more happy with this LPS now, and she can actually bobble and turn her head properly, so I am just overly happy with it, even though it was a nightmare to change. Question number 4, does your mascot have any blemishings? Actually yes, she has, I don't know if you can see it, I'll try to zoom in a little bit, but right there on her face there's actually a hole. It doesn't go all the way through the plastic luckily, but there is a huge indent in her muzzle right there. It's lovely covered by a lot of paint, which is another reason why I'm happy that the design I came up with kind of has this little face thing here, because I feel like it just kind of also covers it up. But yeah, there's a huge indent in her plastic right there, and I've tried fixing it before. It's not fixable. At least with my skill set, it is not fixable. But the paint does hide it pretty well, so luckily it's not that big a deal. But I think that besides obviously painting her, if you want to count that as a blemish, she's in perfect condition. So yeah. Question number 5. Where did you get your LPS mascot? This girly, obviously before she was painted, was given to me in a trade with my little cousin, probably back around 2014 to 2016, somewhere in between there. We did a huge trade. She was just getting into LPS. I've been collecting for years. many years. So I decided to trade her some of my LPS for some that she had. Obviously that's kind of how trading works. Stupid. And yeah, I got this girly and I thought she was so cute. She was one of the LPS that I had on my wish list for a very long time at that point, and I still hope to get this pet probably like much better new condition, obviously without the paint, eventually just for my collection purposes. But I'm really happy that I still at least have this pet, and I'm really happy that she's so special to me and she looks so unique and I love her so very, very much. So yeah, thank you, cuz, if you're ever watching this. Question number 6. What is your mascot's personality? I like to think that her personality is just like my own, because obviously she's representing me. I'm sorry I'm saying obvious so much. Oh my god. But yeah, she's supposed to represent me. So her personality would be a representation of that, whereas I want to be outgoing, but I'm actually quite shy. I have a hard time making friends, but I do the best that I can. Very artistic, very loving, very caring. Have an old soul, as people say that I have. But yeah, just me. That's her personality. Question number 7. Does your mascot look like you? No, not really. I mean, we both have a septum, which was something that I very much wanted on my mascot, because it's my favorite piercing. So that part, yes. I guess the brown will represent my brown hair. And I do have gray hair as well, little gray hair bit, so I guess her gray fur kind of represents that a little bit. My eyes also change hues pretty frequently in different seasons, so sometimes they're a little more green, so maybe-ish, sort of, a little bit? I don't know. Not really, but kind of, I guess. Okay, question number 8. What would you do if your LPS mascot went missing? Honestly, I would be so heartbroken. Twig means a lot to me. This cat, her name's Twig. She means so much to me, and I've worked very hard to create her to be the best of my skill set and painting abilities that I can possibly do, as well as her design just means a lot to me. It took a long time to conjure up in my little brain, and I don't know, I love her so much, and I feel like if I lost her, even if I got the same LPS back and tried to recreate her, she'd never be the exact same. I'd never make the exact same paint to look the exact same. The brown paint is actually a custom paint, so I don't know if I'd even be able to recreate that. And everything would just, it wouldn't be exactly the same, and that's the problem. And it wouldn't be the same LPS either. Like, I've grown attached to this specific LPS, and I have memories with this one, and those memories wouldn't ever be the same with a new one. So I would probably be very devastated. I would probably quit YouTube, to be honest, because I wouldn't feel motivated anymore to have my channel up at all. Unless in the future I ended up falling in love with a new LPS that could be my mascot, but for the time being I'd probably quit, and probably take me a long time to get back into LPS photography. I'd probably still do that because, you know, you can use any LPS for photography, but yeah, LPS 2 would probably just go down the drain, to be honest. So let's just hope and pray that never happens. Please never leave me, Twig. Question number 9. What is the gender of your LPS mascot? Twig is a girl! Just like me, I am also a female IRL. I go by she, her, so Twig is also a female and goes by she, her. Though you could call them they, them too, I wouldn't mind at all. But yeah, she is a girly girl. Well, not a girly girl, more like a tomboy, but she's a girl. Question number 11. Just your mascot up in your favorite color. Well, I have a few favorite colors, but my top 2 favorite colors, I will do that just now. So, let's go! This is probably the most strangest outfit that I have ever worn, but these are my favorite colors, red and green at the moment. I do really like yellow as well, but I think my top favorites are green and red. So, yeah. Question number 11, and the final question for this tag. What is your mascot's name? Her name is Twig. Her name is Twig because I looked at her and I thought her colors represented a stick, like a twig, like a tree branch. So I named her Twig. Nothing special behind it, I just thought her colors, the brown and green, looked a lot like a twig from like a tree. So I was like, oh, Twig is really cute and unique, so yeah, I named her Twig. But yeah, that is all of the questions for this wonderful mascot tag. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've made a video. Again, I've just been suffering with my content's not good enough. But I'm trying my best to be better at that and to just post because I want to post and because I love posting and I love making videos and content for you guys. So yeah. Anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I can't wait to see you guys all in my next video. Goodbye!